What is today's date? Means 2083 0217 means 17th of Jester 2083 Sunday. Sunday means presentation day, and today we have got two presentators, but I see only one. I think next is absent, right? They are going to present on the topic living beings and their structure. Today's presentators are Miss Subidhya Rai and Resma Rawat. Resma is absent, so for presentation, let's welcome on the stage Subidhya Rai. Okay. Your slide is here. Why do you need book? This one you just keep in pocket or somewhere else.
It is. Oh.
What do you want to do? You want to just like here. You have to press here. Press, then here will come pencil. And if you want to underline, let me cross and like right. Okay, action. I mean loudly.
Good morning, everyone. Today I'm here standing in front of you all to talk about my presentation. And as you all know that one of my member like my partner is absent today, so I'm presenting. And my presentation topic is living beings and their structure. So at first there is living cells, and all living organisms including plant and animal cells are made up of very small structures called cells. They are basic building blocks of life. They give a shape and structure to all organisms and perform all vital life processes. The term cell was introduced in 1665 by English scientist Robert Hooke.
Make a next one. You click that arrow, up arrow. Yeah, now then it will be underline.
Okay. So the term cell was introduced in 1665 by an English scientist named Robert Hooke. He introduced cell. He introduced cell in 1965, and he was an English scientist, and his name was Robert Hooke. So when he observed a thin slice of cork under a microscope, the branch of biology that deals with the study of cell is called cytology. So one day he observed a thin slice of cork under a microscope. You can see here the branch of microscope. The branch of biological that deals with the study cell is called cytology. Understand that? Cells are extremely small and cannot usually be seen by with our naked eyes. So we need to use microscope, and by the help of microscope we can see the cells, and therefore a microscope is used to observe cells. So it is observed cell, and we put here the things we want to observe, and we can see the things from here. Now next is cell, the basic unit of life. Chill.
Again, brush that. Next slide. Next slide. Good. Okay. Okay. Ah,
Each type of cell has specific structure and function. The cell is the smallest unit of life capable of performing all functions. So cell is capable of performing all the functions, and in multicellular organisms, cells work together and are organized into tissues, organs, and organ system. Based on number of cells, living organisms are classified into two types. So living organisms are classified into two types. One is unicellular organisms, and the next one is multicellular organisms. Unicellular organisms are made up of a single cell. So unicellular organisms are made up of only single cell, and this single cell perform all activities such as nutrition, respiration, growth, and reproduction. So all daily activities, such as nutrition, respiration, and growth and reproduction is performed in only one cell. And some examples of unicellular are amoeba and paramecium. Now the turn of multicellular organisms. Organisms made of many cells are called multicellular organisms. Those organisms which is made up of many cells is called multicellular organisms. Some examples are plants, humans, of course, and animals. They are specialized cells that work together to perform various functions. So it is a specialized cell which work together to perform various functions like growth, reproduction, respiration, etc. Now shape. Okay, sorry. Now shape and size of cells. Shape of cells differs among different organisms and even within the same organisms depending on their functions and structures. So as usual, you can see here there are many types of cell: muscle cell, bone cells, immune cell, etc. You can see here, and they are in different shapes, and they may be oval, spherical, rectangular, polygonal, rod shape, spindle shape, disc shape, etc. Importance of cell. Cell is important to perform all life processes or functions such as respiration, digestion, growth, reproduction, and expression. So cell is important to perform our daily activities like digestion, growth, respiration, etc. and to take part in reproduction and help in growth and repair. And it is also very important to take part in reproduction and help in growth and repair. Third one is help in producing energy and removing waste materials from the body, and it also helps to produce energy and remove waste materials from the body. Now structure of a cell and its parts. Cells are classified into two types. They are plant cell and animal cell. So cell is classified into two types. As usually you can see here, plant cell and animal cell. So in animal cell, there is cell wall which is not present in animal cell, and there is nucleus, all nucleus, mitochondria, chloroplast, plastids, etc. There and Golgi apparatus, ribosomes, cell membrane is present in plant cell, and you can see the structure of it. And in animal cell, Golgi apparatus, nuclear, cytoplasm, rough membrane, ribosome, mitochondria, and and that's all. And you can see the structure of it also. Here is nucleus, mitochondria, etc. Now parts of cell. So at first we have cell wall, and you can see the structure of it. uh, Cell wall is present in only plant cell, not in animal cell. So cell wall is rigid, non-living, non-elastic outermost layer of only plant cell, not animal cell, and its function is it gives the defined shape to the cell. So it gives defined shapes to the cell. It protects the cell from injuries. It also protects the cell from injuries. It helps in preventing water loss from the cell. It also helps in preventing water loss from the cell. Now cell membrane. So cell membrane, it is present in both animal and plant cell. Cell membrane is very thin, elastic, selective permeable living membrane. It is very thin and elastic and selective permeable living membrane. So it is living. Function of it is it separates the cell from one another and its components from the outside environment as well. It protects the protoplasm of cell, and you can see the structure of it also. There it is. Now next one is cytoplasm and cell organelles. Cytoplasm, you can see the structure of it here, and it is a living jelly-like viscous translucent substance. So it is living jelly-like. So it is jelly-like viscous and translucent substance, and its function is it's maintain the amount of minerals and water in a living cell. So it maintains the amount of minerals and water in the living cell. It is the site for all cell organelles. So it is also the site for all cell organelles. Now next one is cell organelles. Cell organelles are specialized structure present in cytoplasm. So it is a specialized structure which is present in cytoplasm, and it has many types like vacuoles. So vacuoles function is they store water, nutrients, food and waste products. So it stores water, nutrients and food and waste products. The vacuum structure is here. You can see there cell sap and tonoplast. It actually as the storage and structure of cell. It is actually the storage structure of the cell. Now the turn of mitochondria. So it works as the powerhouse of the cell. It works as the power of the cell, and everybody knows that. They promote cell growth and cell division and regulates other life process of the cell. So they'll promote cell growth and cell division that regulates other life process of the cell. It promotes cell growth and regulates other life process of the cell. They are involved in hemosynthesis, fatty acid oxidation and calcium regulation. So it involves hemosynthesis, fatty acid oxidation and calcium regulation. Now the turn of plastids. Plastids are double membrane covered in cell organelles. They are found in all higher plant cell and some protozoans like Igluna, blue-green algae and some bacteria. So it is a double membrane covered in cell organelles. It is found in all higher plant cells and protozoans like Igluna, blues and green algae and some bacteria. It is absent in animal cell. They are classified into. So it is also classified into three groups: chloroplast, chromoplast and leucoplast. So now there is Golgi apparatus, and endoplasmic reticulum. So here it is the structure of Golgi apparatus. It is also called Golgi body. So it is also called Golgi body and Golgi complex. And it was discovered by Georgi, but named after Camillo Golgi in 1998 AD. So 1898 AD. It is also called Golgi body and Golgi complex, and it was discovered by Georgi, but it named after Camillo Golgi in 1898 AD. And here is its structure. And now endoplasmic reticulum, it is a large tubular network of membrane found within the cytoplasm of a cell. So it is a large tubular network of membrane found within the cytoplasm of a cell. So it is found within the cytoplasm of a cell, and it is large tubular network of membrane. It is connected to the nucleus. The structure of endoplasmic reticulum is shaped like membranous sac and tubes. It is connected to the nucleus, so it is also connected to the nucleus, and the structure of endoplasmic reticulum is shaped like membranous sac and tubes. And you can see the structure of it. So now there is ribosome and lysosome. You can see the structure of ribosome, and it is separated so you can understand it clearly. Ribosomes are membraneless cell organelles found in cytoplasm and one surface of rough endocrine reticulum. So it is membraneless cell. It is membraneless cell organelles found in cytoplasm and one surface of rough endocrine reticulum. So it is also one surface of rough endocrine reticulum, and they are composed of RNA and protein. So they are composed of RNA and protein also. Now lysosome, you can see the structure of it. And lysosomes are membranous organisms found in animal cells. So it is found in animal cell and are membranous organisms. They are absent in plant cell except meristematic cell of plant. So it is absent in plant cell, but except meticulous cell of plant, they are basically specialized C cells that enclose a variety of enzymes. They are basically specialized cells and enclose a variety of enzymes. And the structure of it is here. You can see the lysosomes, membrane, lipid layer, and others also. Centrosomes. So now next is centrosomes. It is a star-like structure. So it is a star-like structure, and it is located close to the nucleus of animal cells, plant cells. Like centrosomes, it helps in cell division. So it is star-like structure which is located close to the nucleus of plant cells and animal cells both. So it is close to the plant cell also and animal cells. So it is present in both plant and animal cells. So it helps in cell division. It also helps in cell divisions. Here is no structure of centrosome because there is no structure in the book. And now next one is nucleus. So structure of nucleus is here. There is nucleoplasm, nucleus, nuclear core, chromatin, nuclear envelope. Nucleus. So it It is spherical or round in shape. It is spherical and round in shape, and it is present in both plant and animal cells. It is centrally placed in an animal cell, but lies beside it. Okay. It is centrally placed. So it is centrally placed in an animal cell, but it lies on the side in the plant cell. So in animal cell, the nucleus is centrally placed, but in plant cell, it lies on the side of the plant cell due to the presence of central placed vacuum. In animal cell, the nucleus lies on the side of plant cell because of the presence of central placed vacuum. So because of the vacuum, nucleus lies on the side in the plant cell. It is a storehouse of genes. It also serves as the cell brain. Solve. So it is also known as the storehouse of genes. It also known as the cell brain. So it is also known as the cell brain of the cell. The nucleus is made of nuclear membrane, nucleus, plasm, and thread-like chloroplast and surface. So it is made of nuclear membrane. Nuclear membrane is not there. Nuclear membrane, nucleus here, and nucleoplasm right here, and thread-like chromatin fibers. And it is thread-like chromatin fibers, which you can see here. It is in red and blue color. It is like thread shape. Thread shape. Oh.
That is okay. That is okay. Don't do like this. No, that's very good. It is very simple.
At last but not the least, relationship between cells, tissues, organs, and system in human body. In human body.
You don't know that?
Uh, So at last we have relationship between cell, tissues, organs, and system in human body. So as usual, you know that group of cell are combined to make tissues, and group of tissues are combined to make organ, and group of organ can make a organ system, and from that you can make a human body, and there is a cell, tissue, and one organ, and by that organ there is another organs, and by that there is human body. Okay, so as usually you can see, at last we study about nucleus. So in nucleus, here is the sorry. So as usually you can see, at last we study about nucleus, and in animal cell, nucleus is in the center. So nucleus is in the center, and you can see there, and in plant cell it lies on the side of the plant cell. So due to the presence of vacuum, so those who didn't understand that, those they can see here, and nucleus is here, and the nucleus of animal cell is in the center, because there is a lack of vacuum in it. That's why it is placed in center, and in animal cell it is placed in the side, because of the presence of vacuum, and vacuum is very large. We studied that earlier. That's why nucleus is placed in the side of the plant cell. And by saying this much, I like to end my presentation. Thank you. And it is presented by me and Resma, who is absent, but she is also the part of this presentation. Thank you.
Yeah. So, she has prepared well. Give her a big round of applause. Actually, it's a matter of interest. If you are interested, you can do better. Yes or no? She made herself the slide. Last time, Dipankar also did much better, right? This was a better performance. That's great. So, what work is given to you, please do with your full interest. You have to show the interest and use your full potential. You have got ability. Some they apply less effort, some they apply more. Those who apply more, their presentation will be wow, so lovely. And whose effort is very less, then nobody likes it. Or better performance, they just clap in this way. If hopeless, then this is the way. Remember, eh? This is new style. This means person's performance is not so much good. That is below average. Okay? Yes. So that's great. Next week there is a presentation from roll number 3. Which roll number 3? Sasika and which after? Okay, Sasika and Visheshta, be ready. Very soon I will give you the portion to make slide and practice. And practice. And practice. Practice makes person perfect. PMPP. PMPP means practice makes person perfect. Understand? Okay, that's it. Okay, thank you.